So today's video, we're gonna see how many reps of 135 I can do as a full 5 bencher. I'm aiming for at least 50. Let's get to it. 7, 8, come on. Oh, fuck. But before we get into today's video, I would like to go ahead and shout out my workout program. This is the program that I designed explicitly for strength training and hypertrophy. And this is what helped me get to a 405 bench naturally. So the coolest part about it, it's only $5, less than a Big Mac, but more fulfilling. All right, straight to today's video. Okay, so you wanna know how many reps of 135 can a 405 bencher do, right? And I'm curious myself, so that's what we're gonna find out in today's video. I do wanna go ahead and share 3 caveats though. Not excuses, just, situations that happened and could probably limit or just hinder my performance. But, again, no excuses because we wouldn't did it anyway. 1, I did this 5 a.m. in the morning today. Number 2, I had close grip bench, right? Which shouldn't be too big of a problem since I did a top set. You can see me doing that right here. And number 3, I only had a fucking banana. That's the only thing I had, and a 300 milligram caffeine. So we weren't running on a lot of fuel today, right? But it is what it is. We grind, the grind never stops. So we got to it, we did what we had to. So again, a little fun fact about me, if you don't know, especially if you're a new viewer here, I started my bench pressing journey about 2 years ago, right? So I'm actually still pretty new or green in the powerlifting community, but it took me 2 years to get to a 405 bench, right? And here's me bench pressing 405 naturally. I got it. I got it. Don't touch it.
Let's go.
Whoa! Let's go, bro. All right. So yeah, 2 years, and it took me to, bench press 405, which is actually pretty above average. Most people train most of their life and never really get to a 405 bench, which is, that's just how it is. 405 is statistically an insane amount of weight, and you are an elite bencher if you ever hit 4 plates naturally, right? So with that said, we're gonna go ahead and see, how many reps of 135 can I do? And you can see me doing this right here. $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $20, $22, $27, $28, $32, $34, $35, $36, $37, $38, $39, $40, $41, $42, $43, $45, $46, $48, $49, $50, $51, $52, $53, $54, $55. Come on, give me 60. 56, 57, 58, 58. Come on. 59, 60. Oh, fuck. All right, so your boy got to, I think, 60, 61 reps. I wanted at least 60 reps because if I'm like already gassed out and stopping at 30, 35, at that point, you might as well just take the 4-plate benchmark away from me. Like that's just sad and pathetic at this point. And the coolest thing too is I looked it up. How many reps of 135 should I get as a 405 bencher? And this is the results I got. For some reason, it said 30 to 35 reps. I felt like that's the bare fucking minimum. But it did say to 50 plus reps. And I was like, okay, cool. So I have something I have to work towards. And I got 60 plus. I think it was 61. And you could also, see me kind of gassing out like around the 50 benchmark. Like this is when the lactic acid was really building up and I could just feel my chest on fire. I've never really felt this before, besides me doing like a 225 AMRAP. That was insane. I couldn't even fully lock out the last rep when I did 225 AMRAP. But 135, obviously, it's only 33% of my 1 rep max 405 bench. So I obviously have a lot more gas in the tank and I'm able to do a lot more. I'd hope so, right? It's only 135. But dude, the volume does catch up to you. And The pump was insane, honestly. I have to, if I say so myself. I mean, this is me flexing after my whole workout is done. Right? Chest was looking crazy. Chest was on fire, if I do say so myself. Freaking triceps were kind of hammered out, but that could have been just me doing close grip yesterday and shoulders and arms. But dude, my chest throughout the rest of my chest and back workout was just like, I felt it vibrating. I felt the blood muscle, like the blood just seeping into my chest, right? I just had a big old bag of titties, bro. And it felt crazy throughout the entire workout. But 135 for 60 plus reps, you know, I think it's pretty good. I honestly would think I'd have 100, but again, I'm someone who trains for max effort, right? Just explosiveness, right? If I'm going to go for like a top set, I'm going to be, I want, the goal is to push the most weight I can, right? I don't train for how many can I do. I train for how much can I do, right? There's a big difference, right? There's explosiveness and then there's endurance. The fact that I got 60 plus reps puts me in the, you know, okay, the category where you'd expect me to be, but I feel like I'm still a little underwhelming. I wonder how much I could be able to do if I weren't under like the circumstances I was under today, right? You know, not doing a close grip from yesterday, right? Which I didn't think really hindered it too much, especially since I did a top sit and I wasn't really doing that much volume. And then having more fuel. I should have had like some fucking rice cakes, right? Low-key forgot these were in here. I should have had some of these too. Like had 2 of those with some, with my banana. And then 300 milligrams of caffeine. That was okay. That helped out for sure. And then, what else was it? 5 a.m. Oh yeah, the 5 a.m. workout. If I were to do it later in the day, because obviously with more food in my body, you're just naturally stronger at the end of the day. That's just not at the end of the day, just later in the day. But you know, it is what it is. There's no excuses on this channel. We push ourselves. We don't make excuses, right? We do acknowledge, you know, the caveats, but again, we still go ahead and do it anyways. But yeah, so I got to about 60, 61 reps. I kind of forgot. I mean, you'll see the video, you'll see the clip, and I'll make sure to edit it. God, that's going to be a lot of editing. Fuck. I'll put a counting ticker in there and whatnot. But, you know, 60 plus reps, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah. So what do you guys, how many reps of, you know, 135 can you guys do? And do you think 60, 61 reps was too little or too much? Or were you expecting, you know, more out of me as a 405 bencher? You know, leave it down in the comment section below, and please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And, you know, thank you guys.